We're back at the Parliament House. Sound familiar? I'm here to talk to everyone today about trust. Trust is something that must be earned. It cannot be bought. You cannot gain trust by force. We also know that when trust is betrayed, we rarely give that trust back. And these permanent pandemic laws that the so-called representative of the Victorian people is trying to pass, those laws are dangerous. Absolutely dangerous, and that man has betrayed our trust like never before. Dan Andrews, a man who is a representative of the people. I've got a message for you, Dan. When people go to a booth and put confidence in you to vote that you will look after their best interests and you betray them, you will be remembered forever. Because last time I checked, the people want their businesses open. Last time I checked, the people don't want discrimination. Last time I checked, the people want to be able to walk down the road without being accosted with 5,000 obligations that aren't backed by any signs whatsoever. Last time I checked. Now the very same government that has betrayed our trust with the use of these existing powers that are enacted under a state of emergency under the Public Health and Wellbeing Act 2008, the very same government that has imposed those restrictions are proposing to give even more power to abuse than they already have. Is that fair? The same government that imposed the longest lockdowns compared to anywhere else in the world. Imposed curfews not backed by science. Distance restrictions. Opened fire on peaceful demonstrators on more than one occasion. You can call them rubber bullets, whatever you want, under the force continuum, which the police know very well, that is still potential lethal force. So if you're going to use Section 462A, you make sure you use it properly or don't use it at all. Decimated small businesses. Violated people's bodies with forced experimental poison. Deprive people of the ability to earn a living unless they take part and be an experimental lab rat. We call this freedom. We call this for the people. With the words under legislation that say Premier is satisfied that a serious risk to public health is there, right? The Premier is satisfied, not a doctor, not a scientist. The Premier decides when he's satisfied. Right now, as a people, we stand on the precipice of a full-blown dictatorship in the state of Victoria, where one man, through his own devices, decides the fate of 6 million people, their businesses and their livelihoods. Sack Dan Andrews! Sack Dan Andrews! Sack Dan Andrews! They say there is a pandemic, we need to keep people safe. How can you say that we are in such a state of a pandemic emergency where you need to be given additional powers But you are sacking nurses and doctors like they're going out of business. Oh, during a pandemic, and we need each and every single health professional on staff, regardless of their vaccination status, who are lying to everybody. Guys, I stood on those steps 18 months ago, I believe it was, or 16 months ago. I stood in front of 9 police and PSOs saying something's going on. A week later I came and I said something's going on. I continued to say something is going on. Now I'm pretty sure that people believe that something is definitely going on. Guys, I'd like to keep it short, so I'm going to finish with this. I'm sorry, but if the only advisors and experts we have say the only way we can move forward into the future of a society is to destroy small business, arbitrarily arrest people and detain them, promote glorified discrimination and segregation, provide the people of the country no other option but to take part in a worldwide experiment, then it's time to get a second opinion! Thanks guys, much love, see you later.